In today's video, I'm going to be building a mini basketball hoop completely out of Lego. All of this here is Lego. We have a bunch up here. Don't think I'm going to use that though. So I'm going to be using it to build one of these. It's going to be functional to where I can use a ball just like this to, you know, make a basket in it. All I got to do is just make it as good as I possibly can. That's it. I just hope it works. Okay, first thing I want to think about is backboard. Like, what am I going to use for a backboard? A couple of different ways I was thinking about doing it. Either having the backboard like that with the studs like facing out, or I could build like a wall and then have it rim kind of attached. It's kind of hard to explain, but I do have a little bit of a thought process going into this. First, I gotta kind of get this out here. Let's see what we are working with. This is like organized, colored piece. The reds, I'm not entirely sure. Let's also take out this big thing. Oh my gosh! So we looked for inspiration by digging through randomly. I'm thinking the most sturdy way of doing things is not having it attached to the side of a flat piece, but we're gonna build up a wall of things to act as the backboard. It's going to be like, the rim will be like attached in it. I have an idea. So what we're going to do, and we have all these specific colors too, so we can make it basically whatever color we want. So plan here, I'm gonna pull out a whole bunch of these big boys. I do have a goal, so you know how the basketball hoop has like the glass backboard and then like the square for where you throw the ball and hit the corners and stuff. I want to at least have, if I don't have any other color scheme, I want to make sure I have that square. Okay, so I have an idea. The white, yeah, the white could be the square. First, I gotta build everything else around. I think I might start it with the red. Dude, this is like a big game of Tetris and we're making it all fit. This is the red section. I think we're gonna have this as the base. I think as a backboard, honestly, this might be nice. And what I'll probably do is put flat pieces along the bottom for support. Alright, next up is the orange. This might be tough, and I also want to make sure I'm efficiently using these. I'm not just gonna sling them on there willy-nilly. I want to make sure I'm utilizing the space. Believe it or not, there's limited pieces here. Now we have an orange stripe, gotta add some more. I'm gonna add another layer of orange and then we're gonna put the rim on. And then probably what I'm gonna do is also design the square and then we'll build in between and around the square. Okay, we're running low on orange. Add a fear of that. There is some in here, so let me look through it here real quick. Rim is also something that I kind of have worries about, although I can just get our pieces in here. We're looking for like longer, sturdier pieces. Ooh, there's some in here too. Okay, we're looking for, this is probably long enough. We're looking for like 1x8, 1x6 and longer. And we're looking for like neutral, black, gray, whatever. And obviously you can't get, a lot of times you can't get too picky with color just because you just can't do that. It's like law, you just can't. Okay. Now the rim is also probably going to have to be a little thicker. We are aiming for maximum sturability. Alright, also, I need the ball. So I gotta make sure this fits into there. So the ball takes up this much space right here. So really, I want to make it a little bit bigger than the ball, which now that I'm looking at it might be tough. So I'm just gonna like throw something together, fashion it up just a hair, just to kind of get an idea. Alright, camera died. We're back using the phone. It's gonna be a big recording. But we're just gonna speed through this, building the rim, or sturdying the rim. Look at that! That's epic. Okay, that's a big square. I gotta go back and, again, I gotta extra sturdify this rim. It looks cool. We're working our way there. We are working. Oh! Goodness, man down. Lego stores, they have what's called pick-a-brick. So what you could do is essentially literally just, you know, there's a big wall with all kinds of little compartments and they have just all kinds of assorted bricks in there that you can quite literally pick from. So you can get a ton of whatever you want. And actually, they sell cups that are this size and then one that's a little bit smaller, and you could fill the cup up with as much pick-a-brick as you could possibly fit in there. And it's 20 bucks. It's like so awesome because back in the old days, see, we used to have one where we used to work close to where we used to live. So what we did, we would go in there and spend an hour hour or more just, you know, fitting as many pieces together in the shape of a cup as humanly possible so we can get the best bang for our buck. So you put all kinds of big pieces in there, and then you know, fill in the gaps with as many small pieces as you could. So you're doing pretty well if you could get them all in. It was, oh my gosh, that was so much fun. That's why there's a lot of pieces that are like a lot of the exact same piece. If we have like hundreds of the same piece, probably where it came from. So if you're ever at a Lego store, do the pick-a-brick, because it's the way to go. Especially if you are crafty and can fit, you know, if you can build pieces in there just the right way. All right, camera's alive again. So I've got the blue row completely done. Now I can either do, I can do a number of things. I can do purple, or I can go, I never did the actual green. Oh my gosh. That's annoying. I just did all of this, and I realized I forgot to put the real, like, green in there. Brother. Actually, you know what? This might be okay. I might be able to salvage it, purely because all of these are just connected. I just lift it up. Oh yeah, we can do it. We can easily put it back together. So I just gotta pull up both of these. Oh my gosh. This is... Okay, but this is a good test because now you know it just won't fall apart. That's coming together, dude. That's gonna be solid. That is a solid piece of work right here. My question here now, what's the next color? We're doing well. What's the next color to put on? This is a predicament we are in. Okay, let's see how much purple there is, because if I could do purple, that would be a good segue back into red. So there's some purple here. Not a lot though. Is a little bit concerning. All right, another idea. Some more color theory for you. If you put, like, you know, say for example, blue and red. If you like put dots of blue and red together, like close together, the eye from a distance will like interpret that as purple. So like you take a couple of these and a couple of these. If I have a handful of some blue and some red, it looks from a distance like purple. Your eye is collecting both of those colors and kind of sort of morphing them together because there's a whole bunch in one little space. So, with that said, I could theoretically make a purple layer, which then I could transition it back into red because you're adding red to blue to get purple and you're adding more red to purple to get red. That's a start. I think that might be the way to go. You know, I just now had another idea. Now that we've got a transition to red, I could just transition to brown, which could easily transition to black. So, aha, ha, 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 ha. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, we have the brown row on. I'm gonna put more brown on the edges, but we have this. It needs to be completely attached. Put some weight on it, get it down there. Okay, first let me say, this was an excellent idea making it 2 pieces thick instead of just 1. That's a backboard right there. Oh yeah, that's gonna work wonderfully, I think. Now it's just a matter of getting the rim straightened out. First, let's finish up the brown layer. Okay, fixed it. We have flat on the top, flat on the bottom, support sturdy. I have really 0 worries that this thing's ever gonna break, at least the backboard portion of it. Now I gotta fix the rim, which is simply a matter of flat pieces and extra support. I'm gonna add a layer, just thickness-wise, just to be certain, and then I'm going to put flat pieces on. Now it's time to test the mini hoop made completely out of Lego. This took me at least 2 hours to build, and yeah, let's get into it. So it's kind of having some balance issues. I had to put supports on the back in order for it to stay set up on a surface where the rim hangs over. That way the hoop or the ball can go all the way through. Now the first test, that works really well. So we just, okay, that's actually really nice. Key though is I gotta make the shot. Hey. Okay, there is a bit of structural damage after a couple of bank shots. You see there's, I don't know if you can see it, some of the rim is cracking at the very base. So we just put that there. Yeah, so there's some pressure. What I should have done is taken all 3 layers of the rim and put it in the actual backboard, but it's a little too late. We just get a couple shots up. Oh, ow. It works, it's just impossible to put it anywhere. That's the difficulty. So, would I say it works? Yes. However, it's really hard to get to do that. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure and leave a like. Comment down below your thoughts. If you want to see more Lego type videos, let me know. Also, subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 1,000. We're getting there closer and closer by the day. So if you would like to join the gang, be sure and subscribe. But without further ado, guys, it's been GareTheBear. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again tomorrow.